Ready?
I think so.
Yes. Okay. បាទជំរាបសួរហើយឥឡូវនេះខ្ញុំកំពុងនៅភាគខាងជើងជាងខាងកើតនៃប្រទេសឥណ្ឌាទីក្រុងនេះគេហៅឈ្មោះថាទីក្រុងម៉ានីពូនៅម៉ានីពូនេះមានអរិយធម៌បុរាណមួយដែលគេនិយាយថាអរិយធម៌កាំងឡានឹងមានប្រាសាទនេះប្រាសាទកាំងឡានេះគេហ្នឹងជាប្រភេទប្រាសាទឥដ្ឋដែលមានតាំងពីសតវត្សទី1នៃគ្រិស្តសករាជនេះភាគខាងនេះយើងឃើញទៅខាងនេះយើងឃើញកំផែងភាគខាងក្នុងគឺមានប្រភេទគូទឹកព័ទ្ធជំវិញដូចជាតំបន់អង្គរយើងដែរនៅមើលខាងនេះកម្រាស់ឥដ្ឋនឹងក្រាស់ដូចនៅក្នុងតំបន់សម្បូរព្រៃគុកហើយនឹងប្រាសាទឥដ្ឋនៅក្នុងស្រុកយើងដែរមួយចំនួនប្រសិនបើយើងមើលម្ដងទៀតមកខាងប្រាសាទនេះយើងឃើញតួប៉មហើយនឹងប្រភេទកលុំអ្វីទាំងអស់គឺធ្វើពីឥដ្ឋអញ្ចឹងបច្ចេកទេសឥដ្ឋដំបូងចេញពីឥណ្ឌានេះប្រហែលបានជះឥទ្ធិពលធំទៅជាមួយនឹងអរិយធម៌ខ្មែរនិងអរិយធម៌អាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍យើងទាំងមូលបាទសូមអរគុណ
I don't appreciate.
ជំរាបសួរខ្ញុំជាមួយនឹងដុកទ័ររ៉ាចិនអ្នកម៉ានីពូនៃប្រទេសឥណ្ឌាយើងបានមកទេសនាប្រាសាទបុរាណដែលហៅថាកាំងឡា Dr. Rajan going to talk about Kangla history to all of you. Yes.
This is one of the oldest fort surviving in Manipur, and our king is believed to have lived from 33 AD, and since then it is remaining. And this fort was devastated by earthquake, by rain, by flood, but it has been renovated, and it has come under the UNESCO Heritage Project.
This civilization it starts from the 33 AD. You know Kangla King. You said Kangla King. What the name of this Kangla King?
Kangla means the first place which is dry, because it was a kind of marshy land.
Marshy.
Yeah. So this is the first dry place.
First dry
place because it was full of flood in that time, during that time. Our king has been living here since 33 AD until the conquest by the British colonial powers.
Oh,
yeah,
it's long.
Yeah.
Long.
So 1891, British conquered Manipur. 1881 AD.
Okay.
That's fairly recently in a way.
Very recent,
Sri Lanka was conquered.
But then, since then the king has been removed to another place, but the place Kangla is still there. Kangla means the first dry land in the valley.
In this case, before the British colonize, it means like the kingship system in India.
Yes.
In India, you know how many state or kingship leader in India, whole India before British?
Before British, when British came, there was 552 kingdoms.
552 kingdom.
Yeah.
Wow, so many small.
Manipur is one of them. In northeast, there are only 3 kingdoms: Manipur, Assam, and Tripura.
So it means this case the British reunion whole India.
Whole
that's
exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is why India still has a problem of nation building, because we were never a unified state, unified country.
You said how many?
552.
Wow.
I mean, like small
kingdoms.
kingdoms.
Is there a state system as well in Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka being a very small country, of course, we still had 3 areas, but they were not really 3 kingdoms, but sometimes at some occasions in the history there have been independent kings in these regions, but usually all 3 regions would come under one power, so that is how it has been. Actually, compared to India, Sri Lanka, I mean, India is 60 times bigger than Sri Lanka, so you can imagine the
Right now, there's Cambodian religion, I mean, the monk like very much to go to Sri Lanka. Is there stupa or monument, city wall, something
Oh
like
yes,
that?
yes. We have several ancient cities and the monuments. Actually, Sri Lanka, the earliest kingdom is Anuradhapura, which was the kingdom for 1300 years. So I mean that place is full of ancient monuments, dagabas, so ruins of palaces and. Yes, I mean Sri Lanka is, of course, it has a very long history starting from, I mean, recorded history starts from arrival of Buddhism, that means 3rd century BCE. So ever since there is recorded history and so this Buddhist civilization has been there. So therefore, in that sense, Sri Lanka shares quite a lot with India, and then particularly, having an ancient civilization.
Yeah. Looking back to Professor Rajan, is it this building? How many times was destroyed by earthquake? This
Quite a lot of times.
quite a lot of time.
Yes, because
but recently it's something like last month.
2 months ago. 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Earthquake.
Yes,
Earthquake here as well.
Heavy earthquake. Richter scale about 6 points, almost
Oh
7.
really? That's very powerful.
Very powerful.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.